Yes, man, between the liners, welcome back to the latest episode of the review of Game Week 13 in the BTL Pods FPL League. This week, we have 2 new entrants into the league, taking us to 47 managers in the league. The league just keeps growing and growing. You're making it harder for guys like me trying to win the league. This week, I want to welcome 2 new guys. One team is called Team Quality FC. It's managed by Muqtadir. He's actually gone to joint 23rd in the league. Joined 23rd with me. So, bruv, you're making it harder for me to win the league. Come on, man. You could have entered a bit lower. And also, I want to welcome Team Hunters. It's Foydrul, who's entered into a massive 2nd in the league. This guy must be tearing it up in all his other leagues. Welcome to you guys. And he's gone in 12 points behind our league leader, Naib. He's only 12 points behind Naib now. So Naib finally has some competition because Naib's been top of the league for 9 weeks running. Can you believe it? He's even top again. Team Ice Spice, run by my cousin Naib. Naib, don't worry, if you don't win by the end of the season, I'll ban everyone else that's one ahead of you just so that one of my family members win. Because it's rigged, come on. Anyway, Naib was actually the only guy that used a wild card this week, interestingly enough, because you guys have been rinsing your wild cards, your bonus, your free hits, your triple captains. This week, none of you have used anything except Naib, who's top of the league for the 9th week running. He used his wild card, which got him 49 points. But unfortunately for Naib, he had Lascelles and Tiden Mengi on the bench, which could have got him an extra 16 points. But still, he's top of the league. He's got new competition from new entrants. Naib, you better watch out. Let's take it on to the captaincy situation this week. This week, Haaland, you'll be interested to know, had 23 captaincy choices. And there was also 24 of you that had different other captains, such as Salah, which is obviously not going to surprise any of you. There were 11 people that had Salah. Interestingly enough, Son had 3 choices. Watkins had 2 choices. Trossard had 1 choice, which I'll get to later. Saka had 4 choices. Dom, Mobes, Bilal, Vimmel. Vimmel's 3rd in the league, so I'm sure he's happy with that. Saka's obviously the best captaincy choice this week. Saib had Haaland as captain. Come on, bruv, you're letting the family down. Saib had Haaland as his captain. Luckily for him, he had Son as his vice captain, though. Someone had Eze from Crystal Palace as his captain, who come off injured. Jeev, Lord of the Ings, who's actually 7th in the league. He's ended up with 41 points this week. Jeev, I respect it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a bit of a differential in the captaincy choice. You thought Palace and Eze's come back from injury. You thought he was going to do a madness. He's ended up getting injured again. I know you got that from Twitter, Jeev. Nice try, but unlucky. Someone had Rashford as captain, interestingly enough. We've been saying every week how Maradona has had Rashford as his captain. He's 45th in the league out of 47. Rashford has finally come through for him. Also joined with Saka as the best captaincy choice this week, who got 16 points for Maradona. So well done to Maradona. Your risky choice has finally paid off. And as a United fan, I absolutely love it. Moving away from the captaincy choices, let's take it to the Howlers. And before I get to the guy that got the lowest points in the league this week, last game week we spoke about how the team that's bottom of the league is currently not even playing. Param, I've messaged him in the DMs. I've asked him, has he given up? Because he's not making any more transfers, it seems. He's got players that aren't even playing in his team anymore. So this week, I'm not going to take it to Param. I'm going to take it to 2nd bottom of the league. And it's my good mate, the Middle Eastern Mason Mount. You've seen him on the channel regularly. It's Ryan. His team is called Bad to the Bone. He's only got 36 points this week. And you know what's funny, yeah? I saw Ryan this weekend, yeah, and Ryan said the maddest thing. First, he tried to bet me that Manucho's never played for Man United, and within 5 seconds, he was proven wrong. So Ryan owes me for that. Second, he then bet me, and obviously I don't bet, gambling's haram, blah, 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 but Ryan then bet me that he's going to get more points ahead of me in FPL by the end of the season. My guy Ryan is sitting 2nd bottom in the league on 608 points. And I'm 24th in the league with 730 points. There's a 122 point difference, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan, You've lost 2 bets to me in about the last 2-3 days. You're going to end up wearing an Arsenal shirt because you're going to lose your bet with Haas. Ryan acts like he knows football every single day of the week, comes into the WhatsApp group chat, says all this nonsense about how he knows ball, how he's played 11-a-side all his life. The guy doesn't even play 5-a-side anymore, and he acts like he knows ball. Keeps going on about how it's Jadon Sancho and Martial FC season. Ryan, you're second bottom of the league. You got lower points than the guy that's below you that's not even playing the game anymore. And another thing, a lot of you guys keep telling me how you're not changing your teams. You ain't changed your teams in months. Boys, I've seen you change your teams every week. I'm literally watching all of you. So don't try that. Ryan, my guy, you need to do better. Guys are embarrassing you. Let's take it to the team that got the lowest points in the week, and he's probably Howler of the week. My other cousin, man like Mahir, his team is called Final Fantasy. He only got 27 points this week. Mahir, my guy, man, I respect you a lot. I know you're a Chelsea fan, but Reece James in the team absolutely stinks. He got sent off. He got you -3 points. And to be honest, he could have got sent off in that Spurs game as well. And I think maybe the captaincy issues is that maybe putting too much pressure on Reece James. I know he's come through Chelsea through and through, but maybe the captaincy's getting to him and he's losing his head a bit, losing his composure a bit. Obviously, his injury situation hasn't really even improved yet. Brave decision by Pochettino. I would have given it to Thiago Silva. Mahir, your Howler of the week this week because of your low points. You also had cash on 0. You had Salah as captain over Haaland, which wasn't that bad. Taking it onto the team that had the second lowest points in the week is Rice Baby. We had 3 Rice Babies in the league this obviously now. One of them got 30 points. Is Alum, last week's new entrant, actually. He's taken coming to the fire into the league with the second lowest points in the league this week. He's got Dunk in there, who also got sent off, and he got -2 from Dunk. He also had Amdouni up front. Alum, get in the comments, my guy. Who the hell is that guy? Who the hell is Amdouni? I think he plays for Burnley. Brother, please get in the comments and explain that one. Third lowest points in the league this week. Also a new entrant this week is Muqtadir, who only got 34 points this week, who's also coming to the fire in the league. He had Son as captain, which only got him 4 points, and Son missed so many chances in that Villa game. So I know you're disappointed with that. You got Mbeumo in there, you got Cash in there. He's also got Reece James in there with a -3. He's got Anderson in there. He's got Alvarez in there, who's let him down and who's potentially a bit off form at the moment. Alvarez, not really delivering on the points as he did at the beginning of the season. He's got no Haaland in his team. And he's got Gabriel on the bench, which I'm sure is disappointed by. Next potential Howler, I want to take it to my guy and regular also on the channel. Is Tunjay's team is called Turkish Delights. He is currently 31st in the league out of 47. He's an Arsenal fan, and my point is he's got Martinelli and Gabriel on the bench, which surprised me. Tunjay, get in the comments and explain that one for us, because I thought you're Arsenal ride or die. And also, Tunjay, I get it. I completely understand it. You had Trossard as your captain. You tried to be different. My guy, Trossard, has let you down. You only got 3 points, unfortunately for you. You got the clean sheet and the 2 points for however many minutes he played. And Tunjay had Lascelles on the bench, which could have got him an extra 7 points. So Martinelli, Gabriel and Lascelles on his bench could have got him an extra 15 points. 2 Arsenal players. Tunjay, explain yourself for that one and explain the Trossard choice if you don't mind. Guys, anyone else that had Reece James had also obviously got -3, so you guys are probably pretty disappointed in yourselves for picking James. But I get it, obviously he can provide goals and assists. Chelsea in the bigger games maybe potentially playing better than they are against a smaller team, so I get it. Moving it on to the clash you've all been waiting for. After last game week's miracle numbers. And when I say miracle numbers, I literally mean miracle numbers. Do you remember they were 20 million to 1 odds to get the same game week's point total 3 weeks in a row? The battle of Shahaan Vs Shahan continues, but with a new twist. They're finally been separated for the first time in 3 weeks. My guy, Shahaan, has overtaken Shahan by 7 points. Well done to Shahaan this week. That battle was mad. That battle was mad. This week, Shahan's done well. Well, I say well, he's got 47 points. Shahan got 40 points. They haven't really done great, either of them, but at least Shahan's managed to break away from Shahan. Shahan gave it loads of fighting talks in the last video, as you might have seen. But Shahan has overcome him this week. Shahan, because he's got Garnacho in there, and he always cusses Garnacho, surprisingly. He's got Trent in there, who he also always cusses. He's got Haaland as captain, who he also always cusses. And Shahan, he had Saka and he had Haaland as well. And unfortunately, he's got 7 points lower than Shahan. Look at the league table now. In the last 13 game weeks, Shahan has won 7 weeks. They've drawn twice, which is absolutely insane. And Shahan has won 4 game weeks. The battle Shahan v Shahan continues. Get in the comments and let us know who you want to win. Can you believe that they've finally been separated after 3 weeks? Incredible. Let's take it on to the good picks of the week. My cousin, who got 3rd highest points in the league this week. I tell you what, my family are smashing this league most of the time, except Saib. Why has he got Howlers as captain? Someone explain that, please. My guy, Mobes, the real Madras, who's currently got 59 points in the league. Let's find where he is in the league. Mobes is currently 27th in the league out of 47. He got 59 points this week. And interestingly enough, actually, he was joint with Tyler Rooney Tunes, who also had 59 points. And for some reason, they both had Bulldog from Sheffield United. So that was a bit of a coincidence, I thought. Mobes' team, he had Gabriel in there and Saliba at the back with Virgil, which is unbelievable defence to have in your FPL team. He had Saka as captain, who got him very high, 16 points. He had Doku in there. He had Douglas Luiz in there. He had Haaland in there. Well done to Mobes. Taking it to Tyler's team, Rooney Tunes. He had Pau Torres in there, which is a great shout. He had Bulldog in there somehow. He had Garnacho in there. He had Rashford in there. Are you a United fan, Tyler? Let us know. He had Salah in there. He had Haaland as captain. He also had Ferguson. Well done to Tyler. 3rd highest points in the league this week. Taking it to the 2nd highest points in the league this week. He was Howler of the week in the last game week. He's made it to 2nd highest points in the league this week. It's Spooks Beats Mate Shares Mate Safe, the underachievers. He's currently 44th in the league out of 47, and he's got the 2nd highest points total in the game week this week. Well done to Safe. His best picks were Saliba. Remember, he said Saliba is going to be better than Van Dijk in an episode 1 year ago. Safe, you need to get on the channel ASAP as well, my guy. He's got Saliba in there, he's got Saka in there, he's got Douglas Luiz, he's got Haaland as captain, and he's got João Pedro with a massive 13 points for him from João Pedro. My guy Safe, get in the comments and tell us how you did it this week. The turnaround is mad. Other good picks in there. If you had Isaac in there, if you had Gordon in there, I had Gordon. If you had João Pedro, like Save. If you had Saka, especially if you had him as captain. Zinchenko from Midjan got him extra 9 points. Haroon also had Onana, who got him an extra 9 points. Well done to you guys. Taking it to the team of the week. And for the 2nd time this season, he has got the team of the week. It's Prenon. His team is called Curry Muncher 11. He's 11th out of 47th in the league. He got a massive 60. It's not even that high, to be honest. This week we didn't really do that well overall as a league, right? Prenon got 66 points, which isn't that great, but he's done better than everyone else in the league this week, so fair play to him. He's got Aki in there, he's got Saliba in there, he's got Bruno in there, he's got Gordon in there, he's got Saka in there, he's got Watkins, he's got Haaland as captain. Well done to Prenon, the only person to get team of the week 2 times in this season. Well done to Prenon so far. We're going to have to move it on to November Manager of the Month. And I know I haven't given everyone's prizes yet from October, September and August. Naeem, Yusuf and Dylan. I haven't forgot you guys. I've ordered your presents for the prizes for the Manager of the Month for the previous months. They are coming. Taking it to November, Prize of the Month, Manager of the Month. I'm going to go to the bottom of the league first. And unfortunately, it's my guy, one of the Rice babies. It's Erkin, who only got 112 points this week, this month, sorry. And Erkin, you got to sort it out, because certain guys are above you and they ain't even changed their team in months. And maybe you haven't either, but still you need to sort it out. Safe, you was very close there as well, even though you got very high points this week. Luckily you did well this week, otherwise you would have been bottom of the month for November. Taking it to the Manager of the Month for November. Last week, Tunjay was leading the race. This week, Tunjay loses the November Manager of the Month prize by 1 point to my good mate Dan from my secondary school. Daniel, his team is called Derby Day. He's got 177 points this month. Dan, get in the DMs. I'm going to send you the prize. It's been ordered already, actually. So it's going to be coming, I think, by December the 10th. And then I'll send that out to you guys. You 4 manager of the months. Well done to you guys. Guys, this week, what was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I need to rush off to football. That's why I've been rushing it a bit and maybe potentially shouting a bit. So my bad. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See you on the next one. The battle of Shahaan Vs Shahan continues. The race for the December Manager of the Month begins now.
Between the lines.